your heart in the light of day, in the light of day.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, where today we will be looking at another 132 model, or at least I hope it is a 132 because it's a bit larger than the rest, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. And today we have this from Bburago, the Ferrari F12TDF. Now let's talk about Bburago for a bit, because I don't believe I've posted any 124s from Bburago yet. If you've seen my Happy New Year's video, I've made a small collection of what we did before and what is coming next. And in that we had a few 124s. Some of them are from Bburago. It is a Chinese company that has exclusive rights to many manufacturers' models, and they are of very high quality. At least the 124s are very high quality. Stay tuned for that, because those videos will be coming in the upcoming months. But yeah, getting back to this, this is a really cool car, especially with this display case. Unfortunately, I have a small gripe about the packaging. So this is it. This is all the packaging that you get. This, let's put it aside for now. This small thing. Now it's cool in itself with these, you know. This is really cool. I might keep this card and displaying different models and all that, but the protection of the display case is absolutely atrocious. As you can see, this is bent, this is scraped, because of transportation, because of course nobody cares how it gets on the shelf, and if the manufacturer doesn't provide enough security, enough packaging to protect it, yeah, it is a 132. Yeah, let's leave it as this. If it doesn't provide enough protection, this will be scraped, and it looks not that great on a display shelf. But well, what can I say? As I always do, it is what it is. But yeah, that's enough about the packaging. I'm not a fan of it, but like I said, I think I will be keeping this card because it's really cool, and I have an idea about what to do with it. But for now, let's set that aside and focus on the model itself. So basically, this can be gotten off. This can be unscrewed and displayed as this. But I really like this display in itself. It gives the Ferrari name a bit of prestige. Let's call it like that. But it can be opened, of course. Let's see if I can. Easy does it. Yeah. So this plastic thing, and this is the model. Now, I'm not really sure that I want to get it off just for the purposes, and that place it back in, because we can look at it as this. The base is solid. It's fine, especially with the logo, the Bburago. This is not a sticker. This is an actual paint, and this as well. Yeah. But yeah, the model itself, as all Bburago products are, is really high quality. In general, there are a few bits and pieces that are not okay, but again, I feel that this is also due to transportation and slim packaging. But yeah, that being said, let's talk about the TDF thing. So basically, the Ferrari F12 is, I don't remember exactly the year it came out, but I know for sure that Jeremy Clarkson, former Top Gear and now Grand Tour, made a review of the original car back in his Top Gear days, I wanna say, maybe around 2015, 2016, somewhere around middle 2010s. And this thing actually has a front mounted V12 engine. So this thing, the real thing, of course, is a beast, a literal beast. He even said that himself. That it is very finicky, very fast, very somewhat unstable. He liked it, but yeah, it's it's maybe too much power. And getting back to the TDF, basically this is a modified version of that thing. The original car doesn't have these, doesn't have this wing. So basically, it is literally a modified version of the F12 with aero bits, more aerodynamic, more aggressive. I think they even tweaked the engine of this car, so yeah, it's a bit more aggressive than the original. And let me see if I can. No. So this doesn't open, I think, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, let's take a look at it together and see what we can find. And let's start at the back as usual. So we have the double exhausts. Yeah. This now let's talk about the aero. So this rear diffuser is a bit aggressive for diffusing air. The stoplights are really interesting. This round style, and what I like, of course, about bburago in general and the car itself, the details of the logo. So here it says Ferrari, and this is the prancing horse. Again, so these details are a staple of bburago, and I really like it and them for doing these things. But this thing, so I don't remember exact. I think this was the first model to implement this, but basically this is a stoplight mimicking the stoplights of Formula One cars. If you watch a Formula One and the back of that car, this is the stoplight. The Formula One doesn't need blinkers or reverse cameras, reverse lights, and all that, but it does need a stoplight, and they only have this style, which is a cool detail, not necessarily functional in the highest ways. Like it does not replace the stoplights in general, but it is a detail which Ferrari implemented in this car. This is the rear view window. It can't be opened, unfortunately. I'm not really sure why, but again, it doesn't really matter. The fuel cap, these aero vents. So basically, these are meant for aero. I believe that they channel air from the rear brakes, the rear tires, and goes it out. Okay, the doors can be opened, as on any bburago or any 132 models. A bit finicky, unfortunately, but as long as it doesn't fall off, it's fine. Okay, let's have a look at the interior. Yeah, the interior has a great texture to it, great detail. The seats, even the gear selector, that thing in the middle, it does have some mats. Even the vents are really detailed. The Ferrari logo on the steering wheel. The doors are detailed, the interior at least, quite detailed. And a cool detail, if you can see, the mirrors are actually reflecting. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, this is a really cool detail. Yeah, the interior is really detailed, especially the dials. Yeah, really cool. The Ferrari logo. Again, this thing is more of an aesthetic on the actual car. Again, this is also an aesthetic on the actual car. If you can see the curves of the bonnet, this piece, so this central piece is open. So air is channeled through this opening, goes here, goes out, and then goes at the back of the car. So this thing has been designed with channeling air as much as possible. Yeah, as you can see the curves. If it were opened, then we would have I might have sold bburago ahead of its time, but in any case, this thing channels air, so the engine would have been here. Not necessarily a first for Ferrari, but usually they do mid-mounted or back-mounted engines. This being front-end engined, it's a bit interesting, but yeah, maybe they wanted to try out something new. Who knows? The headlights that passed on to recent Ferrari models, and they have some detail. As you can see, these dots and the main headlight in the center. This is really cool. The Ferrari logo, and again the Ferrari logo, and this has a texture with these aero kit. Really interesting. Really interesting. And the wheels, I would have liked this to be a more pronounced color. This is a dull gray a bit, and a small gripe that I have, it was not painted, but it was a decal, and this, for whatever reason, moved back. A bit of a shame. It ruins the aesthetic, but well, I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Even if I strip it out and try to fix it, it won't work. So yeah, it will be like this. But in general, yeah, this is a really cool model, and I really like it. As always, I will try and find it on Amazon and place a link in description below. But I would like to know your opinion on it. Stay tuned for the bburago 124s that we will do in the future, and yeah, leave a comment down below with what you think of it. And that being said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the description. In the description below, we will have the model, the song that comes next, and every information on the channel, including all the various social media that the channel has. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.
Gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day.